We've got Lynch. Mutombo is out there with Hill. Then it's McKee, and it's Iverson in at the 2 spot. And for the Hawks, Kevin Willis out there with Rollins. Then it's Whitman. Then there's Dominique Wilkins, and it's Rivers in at the point guard position. Here's Hill, rejected by Rollins. Right side Wilkins, Iverson with the block. Here is Lynch. He kicks to McKee, uncovered, and it's good. Here's Whitman. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I caught up with the head coach for the Hawks. I asked him what he thought might give them an edge going into this game. He said, well, our shot blocking is always a cornerstone for us. To have the ability to protect the rim really, I think, is invaluable and one thing that helps sets us apart on the defensive end. Guys, let's see if they can lock down the paint.
Thanks for the report, Doris. Steve, Clark, your thoughts on their defensive focus here?
Well, it's the right strategy, Kevin, because you have to play to your strengths as a team. You can't get away from who you are.
And that's right, Steve. Their strength is certainly what they do defensively. They can rattle folks.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Rivers. It's Wilkins on the wing. The 19-footer is on the money.
I'll tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Hawks on D. Pick up by Hill. Hill, a screen on Whitman. And here's Iverson outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Now here's Rivers. He passes to Willis. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Can't get it to go. Hill with some nice D. Wilkins against McKee. Passes it to Lynch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And McKee kicks to Iverson. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Mutombo passes to Hill. Lays it up and banks it in.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Now here's Rivers. Pass to Willis. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Here's Wilkins, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And I know nothing fires him up more than a huge jam right in the face of an opponent. I mean, those facials get him going. Don't discount how that can deflate the defender and the other team, too.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. .110 left here in the opening quarter. McKee with it. And it's blocked by Wilkins. Kicks it to Webb. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. Here's Iverson. Floats one. Blocked.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Here's Wilkins. Geiger with the rebound. McKee against Johnson, and that is good. Jones has got his first points of the game.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Johnson kicks to Wilkins from 12 feet out, but they'll get another chance. Feeds it to Webb. Second chance shot. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Iverson dishes to McCullough. Good, and it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Here's Johnson. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Yeah, the defense has been terrific. They came out right from the beginning, alert and focused, and they've been really good at that end of the floor.
And I think Coach has to be pleased with the effort, Steve.
The Hawks trail by 4. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Jones is out there with Geiger. Then there's McCulloch. Then there's Bell. And it's Iverson in at the point. Now here's Wilkins. 4 on the clock. The baseline J. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And the 76ers making a change here. Hill's checked in. Johnson with it. Iverson picks him up. Johnson's shot is off.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Jones, the pass to Bell. Now the feed to Iverson. Clock at 6. Dishes to Hill. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Hill's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the 76ers. The Hawks trail by 6. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
It's Wilkins with the drive. There's the pass to Webb. Back to Wilkins. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Wilkins has got 6.
I'll tell you what, he's made more than a few of those in his career.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Hill kicks to Iverson. He dishes it to Bell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lynch. Stolen by Wilkins. Here's Whitman. He feeds it to Rivers. There's the dish to Wilkins. Count the bucket. Wilkins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Iverson outside. Jacks up a 3. That's good.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Rivers off a pick from Willis. Wilkins. Lynch defended. Wilkins' shot is off.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Bell passes to Lynch. Mutombo is screen on Wilkins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hill. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 3 assists in the game. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wounds.
McKee's checked in for Raja Bell. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's Wilkins on the wing. They grab their own miss. Willis can't hit from in close. Philadelphia leading by 7. Hill, a screen on Rivers. Now McKee. There's 38 seconds left here in the second. 6 to shoot. The drive by Iverson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they've got to be feeling better and better about this game.
Atlanta making some changes. Concat comes in for Rollins. And Livingston subbed in for Dominique Wilkins. The 76ers shooting their first free throw tonight. We got 33 seconds left now here in the second. And here's Rivers. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Whitman passes to Concat. To halt the run. The shot is good off the backboard. Now here's Iverson. They're leading by 8. He kicks to McKee. Back to Iverson. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And the first half is now in the books. 76ers lead by 8. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Hello, everyone. I'm Damon Bruce, and the halftime report is coming your way. The 76ers playing well up to the break. Their passing has been the key. Great playmaking all around. Allen Iverson's given this club a nice shot in the arm. He has 6 points and is also sharing the ball, picking up assists as well. And hanging tough, the Atlanta Hawks. They're really going hard at it on the boards, offensively chasing down every miss they can. Dominique Wilkins, the top scorer. He's got 8 points and is putting out the effort defensively as well, making his presence felt on both ends of the floor. And that'll be our report. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope to see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well.
Looking at the game for Wilkins, he has 8 points and 2 rejections. He's got more than half his team's points. Unreal.
It's like they don't even need a second or third option. I mean, he's all they need right now.
Kevin Willis out there with Dominique Wilkins. Then it's Rivers. Then there's Rollins. And it's Whitman at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's McKee. Here's Iverson. A second chance effort. And the layup good by Hill. Hill's got the first basket of the third quarter for the 76ers. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Whitman. Pass to Rivers. Puts the lead pass in front of him. The shot by Rollins, no good. Philadelphia with the ball. Here's McKee. Rejected by Rollins. But they recover it. Lynch passes to McKee. Kicks to Mutombo. Feeds it to Iverson. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, Kevin, he's one of the great ball handlers in this league. Just watch what he's able to do with his dribble and how hard he makes it for his defender to stay with him.
And perhaps the best thing about him, Steve, is the way he takes charge down the stretch of close games. The higher the stakes, the better he plays.
And he knocks down the first one. And the 76ers with some changes. Geiger's checked in for Mutombo, and Jones subbed in for Lynch. And both free throws good for Iverson. The Hawks trail by 12. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. It's Wilkins with the drive. Good. Now here's Iverson. He's got 8. Geiger with a screen on Whitman. Iverson kicks to McKee. Rocket 6. Back to Iverson. Goes up with a stripe. Shot's good. Iverson's got 4 points this quarter.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula, and it's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. The Hawks working the ball around. Back to Webb. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Spud Webb at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And so Webb nails both of them. The 76ers leading by 10. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The drive by Iverson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Iverson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Pass to Carr. Back to Johnson. It's Wilkins on the wing. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
They showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Kevin Willis has checked in for Philadelphia. The Hawks shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
At the line for 1.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Iverson with the ball. 12 points for him. Left side, Jones. Back to Iverson. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Rebound, Wilkins. Wilkins has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Johnson attacking Webb. Back to Johnson. Shot from the low block. That's good. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now Iverson. Kicks it out to Jones. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Philadelphia ahead, up by 10. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Geiger. Allen Iverson out there with McKee. Then there's Hill. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. Hill dishes to McKee. Pass to Iverson for the three. Rebound Atlanta.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
And here's Rivers. Left side Wilkins. Tyrone Hill with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 10. Jones drives in. Gets it to go. Jones has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Philadelphia. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Wilkins backing him down. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
2 shots.
The first one falls. The 76ers making a switch here. Lynch is checked in. Both free throws good from Wilkins. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Iverson passes to McKee. The pass to Lynch. Allen Iverson on the wing. Clock at 4. And they double up Iverson for 3. McKee. No luck. So Atlanta will take it the other way. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Not time to panic yet, guys.
Steve?
Well, it will be soon if they don't cut into this lead quickly.
There's the feed to Wilkins. Shoots from the right block. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Wilkins has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
Hill defended by Livingston. That's good. 10 points for Hill. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 10. 1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Well, the Hawks coach had some advice for his team over that last break. He told his players, guys, we're letting opportunities slip away in transition. Let's push it up the floor, look to score some points in early offense. Kevin, can they pick up the tempo?
Thanks, Doris. Tumbo is checked in for Philadelphia. Wilkins passes to Livingston. Back to Wilkins. Tries again, and the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws.
Shooting for Atlanta, Cliff Livingston. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that brings them within single digits.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, I think that's a great strategy. Not only do you get easy points, but the clock stops as well.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Iverson. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. It's stolen, pushing it up. Whitman lays it in off the breakaway. Now here's Iverson.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. He passes to Lynch. Back to Iverson. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Rivers passes to Livingston. Dishes to Rivers, just 4 to shoot. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. .50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Iverson against Whitman. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Iverson. He has 14 points and 5 assists.
Well, he's dominated this game. Not only has he gotten to the free throw line with his aggressiveness, but he's gotten open shots for his teammates as well.
Well, those are the two most fundamental areas of the game, guys.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Kevin Willis is checked in for Atlanta. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Rivers kicks to Willis.
Shooting for Atlanta, Kevin Willis. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the gap to 7.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Back to McKee. He dishes it to Mutombo. He feeds it to McKee. 6 on the shot clock. And he makes good on the way up. And the 76ers lead by 9.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 9. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson with it. There's the triple. Offline. So the 76ers win it. Both teams play well, but these guys have the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Allen Iverson.